Hello! Oh my gosh, thank you for coming to see me again. Guess what I have today? My friend the lilacs from my yard. But you probably already know that lilacs are frequently used in fragrances. So I thought that it would be interesting to compile some information and just tell you a little bit about the lilac and fragrances that either contain the notes of it or actually contain it. So yeah, so please stick around and we'll go through it together. By the way, I'm supposed to ask you to please like, subscribe, slap the bell, and holler at us. Like, subscribe, slap, and holler. Something like that. Like, how did she say it? Like, subscribe, slap, holler. Like, subscribe, slap, holler. It was something like that. Anyways, I have the channel. I feel like I have to ask, right? I have to humbly ask if you're interested at all. But see, if you are interested, you'll just do it without me asking, right? But anyhow, I feel like I have to. So anyhow, this is Talk to the Hen Reviews. My name's Bo. My friend Mitzi is here sometimes. Sometimes she's not. Anyhow, let's go on now with the lilac. You may notice these are white lilacs. Lilacs all have different meanings. And so let me see here. Lilacs all have different meanings. And here we are. According to FTD.com, let's see. Lilac meanings. Now there are more lilac meanings than just these, but I like that FTD makes it nice and easy and comfortable to understand for everybody. Because different flowers having different meanings. Sometimes there's lots of different ones and different meanings, and anyhow. Okay, the lilac color means first love. Lilac, first love. That's that, not quite purpley color. White lilac symbolize purity and innocence. Violet lilacs symbolize spirituality. Blue lilacs symbolize happiness. Sorry, did I say violet color lilacs represent spirituality? I might have said that wrong. Anyhow, sorry, the blue ones represent happiness and tranquility. There we go. The magenta ones represent love and passion. And they are used in a lot of fragrances and cosmetics. And the essential oil of the lilac has been used to treat skin disorders, combat bacteria and fungal infections, prevent stomach disorders, and act as a fever reducer. Aromatherapy helps to fight depression and increase relaxation. And you know what? I have this book I was going to bring up, and I didn't bring it up. But I'll just tell you, what's it called? I think it's called The Scented Garden, and it's just this book about just flowers and the different fragrances they give off, good and bad, the good and the bad. But she talks about how someone said that all they have to do is go up and smell a white lilac plant, and it will pull them out of their depression and set them straight for a year. Aromatherapy, stranger things have happened. So, I definitely know that I'm affected by fragrances. So anyhow, moving on here, let's see. They represent spring because they're and renewal because they have earlier bloom times than a lot of flowers. Both Van Gogh and Monet have works with lilacs. And let's see. Okay, and see if I can find something else. Lilacs come from the olive family. They're in the olive family. They are mostly non-toxic, but there is an unrelated one called there is a Persian lilac that is okay, but then there's something else called the Persian lilac that is toxic. So kind of gotta just make sure that you check as you go. Oh my gosh, okay, I want to tell you a personal story. The first time I actually remember ever smelling lilacs was when the first flower shop job I ever had. I worked in Los Angeles, in West Los Angeles, and my friend got me the gig, and I didn't have a flower certificate or anything. It was just like, yeah, you want to go help at this flower shop? I was like, yeah. So it was my first flower shop job, and I didn't really know that I didn't know. You kind of do need to have the education about it. It's not as simple as just putting some pretty flowers in a vase. Like, that looks nice. Yeah, it's different. But anyhow, and I remember I was having like a bad day because it's really stressful. A lot of flower shops are really stressful. This one, they had like famous people, like, you know, were their clients. And I remember it was like really hectic, and it was like, oh, it was really hot. It was just like, and some lilacs came in, and you know, when you work in a flower shop, one of your jobs when you first work there is to clean the flowers. You have to know how to do it right, and there's a lot of processing that has to happen before they actually end up getting used. And I just remember the lilacs came in, and I opened them up, and I believe there were white ones and one of the purple varieties. I don't remember, but because I didn't know there were white lilacs, and I remember just being completely mesmerized. The smell, just the idea that smell, it just smells so fresh and so like, and my mood was great. Like from then on, I was like in this, from then on, not like the rest of my life, but I mean, at least for that day, because just the idea that something like that exists and I could have it, I want, and now I have a wall of white lilac. It's really amazing. So, yeah, it's a dream come true for me to have lilacs. And okay, so without further ado, let's see the lilac information I wanted to give you. Okay, according to Fragrantica, which I really like, it's a really good website about fragrances. You should check it out if you haven't. Let's see. In 2000, their number one fragrance they felt that had lilac in it, or lilac essence, or lilac notes. Frederic Malle, Malle, En Passant, Passant, from 2000. Number 2, 1907 Liliganza. That is from the company called 1907, and the fragrance is called Liliganza, and it's a 2022 fragrance, not a 1907 fragrance. Number 3 is Gucci Guilty from 2010. I don't remember ever smelling Gucci Guilty. I've kind of been like not even in that world for a bit. Number 4, Yves Rocher Lilas Mauve. I believe I have not tried it, no, but I've tried a lot of Yves Rocher products, and especially their Lily of the Valley fragrances, and they smell great. I believe that this will smell like lilac. I don't know, but I believe it will. It's a good bet. Number 5, Issey Miyake. Issey Miyake, a drop d'Issey from 2021. Number 6, Yves Rocher. I think it's PM Desir de Lilas from 2002. Number 7, Highland Lilac of Rochester from 1967. That sounds cool. Number 8, Oriflame Innocent White Lilac. Number 9, Wilhelm Parfumerie A Lilac A from 2016. Number 10, Brocard from Brocard, Lilac After the Rain, and I don't have a year on that, sorry. And then also too, I want to say that Diorissimo also has lilac in it, as well as Lily of the Valley. And also another heavily lilac fragrance is another one by Jean Patou called Vacances. VAs, looks like vacancies. I don't know, VACANCES. Yeah, so there are some lovely lilac fragrances. And I've also got, surprise, I've got more. From perfumetips.com. They have a list of fragrances that they feel are the best ones that smell like lilacs. Number 1, Caswell Massey Lilac Travel Perfume. Number 2, Pacifica French Lilac Spray Perfume. Number 3, Dolce & Gabbana Floral Drops EDT. Number 4, Les Gaillons or Gallion Sortilège, SORTILEGE. Number 5, Clean Classic Eau de Parfum. And number 6, INEKE, Ineke or Ineke or Iniki, After My Own Heart. That's pretty sweet, eh? Sounds really nice. And one that I wanted to mention is also, I skipped ahead in their list. Number 10, they had Bath & Body Works Lilac Fragrance Mist, because I think most of us, we can get a hold of something at Bath & Body Works, and, you know, it's hit and miss with Bath & Body Works. Sometimes their stuff is, sometimes it's incredible. So, but they do have something, and it's likely to be affordable. So if you want to have a chance to get to know lilac more, you could try some of those. So thank you very much for joining me, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this little short video about my dear friends, the lilac. These lilacs came off of my tree, one of my lilac bushes that are really, really tall. They're like walls, or 2 stories high, and I just feel so lucky to have such a thing. They're getting towards the end of their season, but I'm really glad that I was able to bring some in to share with you, because I was really excited about it. I kept thinking, oh my gosh, since I'm going back into fragrances and cosmetics, that it'd be really cool to, you know, just sort of put the two together, you know, marry the flower and perfume experience. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you will join me again. And if you don't join me again, just have a great time in your life, because that's what it's all about. See you later.